All right, guys. It is 1 a.m. It is nearly 2 a.m. for me, but I will be covering Kid Boo's details that have just been shown off at Battle Hour. I just took these screenshots from Minato Flash's YouTube video. No music for this one. It's like 2 a.m. So yeah, so this is the passive. No, this is the skill 1. It seems. Okay, this is the passive. Create parts. Each time you lose HP, parts will be scattered around you. They'll probably like just drop around the side, and movement speed down will be applied to enemies in range of these parts. So I think I saw on Mike's video there's like a tiny little range around these parts. The parts themselves also have individual HP bits. In Mike's video, it seems like hidden HP works on them as well. So you won't be able to see how much HP each part has if there's hidden HP. But they do have a amount of HP rather than like Gotenks' ghosts, where if they get tapped once, they disappear. So it seems like it might be a little bit more difficult to get rid of his parts. And you're able to throw down these parts with skill 1 as well. So you can throw them down at targeted locations like this, and more parts will spawn where they land. Now, I'm not quite sure what this means. I'm pretty sure the AoE just increases for the skill 1. It's like a circle at the targeted location. So I'm pretty sure the AoE will become bigger and more parts will spawn. Yeah, the amount spawn increases at higher levels, so there's more parts that spawn at the location, and the AoE is bigger as well, so it hits more things. And of course, that means you'll slow down the enemy more. His skill 2 is the grab. It seems like it does stagger on the headbutt, and if there are parts near the target, the range and AoE are increased. Now, I'm guessing this is for the attack, the headbutt. But maybe if there are parts near the target, the range and AoE of the stretch, it'll be easier for you to land it seems. And the stagger. Probably around maybe half a second to maybe a second would make sense for a character like this. Probably a second. But from Mike's footage, the gameplay, it is a bit difficult to land. Like you're immobile while you stretch your leg, and you're also and it also shoots moderately fast. It's not like instant. So you do still have to like try and hit this. But I'm guessing the range, since it only levels up the range and not the AoE, it seems like it's going to be a more precise sort of maneuver when you're trying to hit this skill 2. Skill 3, you furiously beat your chest. This is very funny, but furiously beat your chest. Upon activation, you do get extra HP. This is not healing, this is extra HP, so it's over heal. So if you're at max HP, you'll get more HP. And it does apply movement speed down to enemies hit. So the AoE is pretty big at level 3. At level 1, it's an alright size. It's probably a little bit bigger than, let's say, Bardock's level 1 taunt. And if there are any parts within this AoE that is around you, they'll transform into clones that'll deal additional attacks. Now, I'm not quite sure if they apply movement speed down as well. But oh wait, no. Power of effect will all increase based on how many clones there are. I don't know if the clones themselves will apply movement speed down, but your AoE damage and power, your AoE and damage will increase on the size of your skill 3, and you can move while you're attacking too. So you can like run around and chase people down along with your stationary clones, who will also be doing extra damage as well. But this seems to be not so great at chasing down opponents. Probably better on, let's say, boss or defending tower or attacking tower, actually. This could be really good at disrupting your opponents. Now, for the ultimate, it drops down a big ball, kind of like coolers. And on activation, the parts in range will transform into clones, grabbing nearby enemies and applying movement speed down. Now, I haven't seen this animation take place. I'm guessing they're just going to like pop up and then shoot out like a grab and apply movement speed down. Or maybe they'll just pop up and apply movement speed down to enemies within their range. And then on detonation, so when it drops down and explodes, a shockwave is generated that deals additional damage and applies defense down, all defense down to enemies. So the defense down only applies when it explodes. And on detonation, an area is created that deals additional damage and applies all attack down to enemies. Think of it as like a combination of Frieza's old and new ultimate. So it just starts going, it just starts doing shockwaves that do just do damage, little bits of damage, and it also applies all attack down in the area. Now I've seen the level 1 ult. The level 1 ult is actually surprisingly big. From what I saw, it's probably the size of like the level 2 Spirit Bomb. Maybe in between level 1 and level 2 Spirit Bomb in terms of size. Comparing it to base Goku's Spirit Bomb. And keep in mind the attack down is only in the area. It doesn't apply on detonation. It doesn't apply on activation. All of these are separate. So the movement speed down, the defense down, and the attack down are all in separate bits. So movement speed down only on activation. Detonation, all defense down only on the explosion. And the AoE left down will do damage over time as well as reduce attack. So could be really good for securing boss. From what I saw, the damage itself is sizable. I'd say for like, it's not ultimate Gohan level, but it's certainly like quite good damage. I think it did a decent amount to like a base Goku. It was either base Goku or it was like Super Saiyan 3. I think it was like 25, 30%. So it was good damage. It was good damage. Could have been more, actually. I think the build he was running was Snowball, Steely Skin, and Defense Step. So maybe instead of Steely Skin, you could be running like, I don't know, Giant Slayer. You'd do a lot more damage. Anyway, will transform into parts while this area exists. So while the area exists, you're going to be immune to all damage and can move while you're transformed into these parts. But the transformation will end upon re-input of the ult, or after a set amount of time. So you're not going to take any damage and you can move around probably pretty slowly as a bit of parts. But yeah, you'll take no damage. It's interesting. I think he is probably pretty good. But the thing is, a lot of these abilities aren't like, they don't tell you exactly the numbers. Like how much movement speed down is this? Is this like 20%? Is this 10% and it stacks? Is it like 30% and it stacks? The grab seems pretty straightforward. It seems good. It might be hard to utilize in a team fight, and especially late game. I'm not quite sure how easy it'll be in late game, because parts might just instantly die. Hitting them on high mobility targets probably is going to be pretty difficult. Like a Kefla is going to be pretty much impossible for you to land on unless you're like right up in their face. Yeah, but like against like a God Vegeta, this could be really good. Or a God Goku. Yeah, because you can just prevent him from leaving. This skill 3 seems pretty solid. The movement speed isn't that bad, actually. It's probably close to like, it's pretty close to Baby, but obviously a bit faster because he has higher base speed. But probably around the same like movement speed reduction as Baby's skill 2. Yeah, this is pretty good. And it applies movement speed down on hit anyway, so it's it helps your teammate catch up to them, and of course, if you have parts, you'll do a lot more damage too. It's really hard to judge the skill 1. I did see the skill 1 has 2 charges at level 1 and level 2. I think it might have 3 charges on level 3 as well, but I'm not quite sure. I'll have to check back the footage, but overall, seems pretty solid. I think this could be a really good release. Probably better than all the other techs in the game right now, unless like they get massive changes in the coming patch this Wednesday. Uh, there will probably be a more comprehensive guide, well, a more comprehensive showcase released on Monday as per usual time. I will make a video covering that as well. But yeah, this is Kid BUU. What do you guys think of Kid BUU? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.